You're live now.
We're live now.
We're live.
Yes, you are.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'll say good morning because Josh is coughing.
I haven't coughed all morning. We're about to go live. Hold on. Let me get rid of this cough.
I think it's me. Must be allergic to me.
No way.
No way.
Good morning, everybody. That's Joanne.
And this is Josh.
Welcome to...
Cut up and sew. What's up?
There we go. Now it feels right. When you took the little hiatus, we kept taking turns trying to say it like you, and nobody could pull it off.
Oh, good.
So
I'm glad to hear it.
yeah. All right. Well,
There's
welcome.
only one Joanne. Yes.
There is only one Joanne. That's
But
right.
then again, there's only one Josh and only
Thank
one of all
God.
of
So this is Cut Up and Sew What's Up, and we've got a lot of new friends. So we've been trying to, every time we go live, tell them what we're doing.
Mhm.
We've been doing this for how long now?
It's been a long time. It's been at least we had how many episodes? It's well over 100.
149, 139 today.
Today's 139
today. So
Almost 3 years.
139 episodes.
So that's Tony says almost 3 years. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, it's gone through some name changes, but the idea is that every Monday at 9 a.m. we go live here, usually in Palm Coast, but we also have our St. Augustine store. So we're going to try to start rotating a little bit because every time we're here, we're showing things and we talk about stuff in St. Augustine, but it's so much better when you can show it.
It is. And St. Augustine store, the vibe at each one of these stores is different. And so it'll be great to be able to show off that different feel that St. Augustine has,
Yeah.
which is equally as wonderful, but different.
I agree. That's very well said. Equally wonderful, but different. And it's only 30 minutes apart, but it is insane how different it is. Just from the customer base, the stuff that people, just the flavors and
That's right. The people that work
fabric
there,
choices.
the fabric that's there, everything is just a little different. And it's a fun place to be.
Well, good morning to everybody. I see you all jumping on.
Yeah.
Fantastic. How long am I allowed to say Happy New Year? At least a month, right?
We still have Orthodox Christmas this tomorrow, right?
I think so. And is that like the Feast of the Three Kings? Or, yeah.
So Happy New Year.
And Merry Christmas if you have.
And Merry Christmas. And happy birthday. I'm sure somebody's got a birthday coming up.
That's right. So happy everything.
So this year, we've talked about it a handful of times, but if you haven't seen it, go to the website, cutupandsew.com, because we've made some changes. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's way cooler.
Well, we got our logo now.
Way cooler.
Spring.
We have a new logo, which is it on? Oh yeah, actually I should be able to see. Way up there in the tippy top corner.
Oh.
It's hard to see on the little phone, but
Yes. Oh my goodness.
yeah, we wanted something a little more fresh and fun and funky and more us. And so we changed the logo. We've got a new landing page on the website that's what I was saying. I think it looks so cool. But again, once you click in, you will be back to familiar territory. So you didn't get lost. You're at the right place. Cutupandsew.com is still us. It's just new and improved.
Right.
But in the what's the word I'm trying to say? The theme of things with all these changes, Tony kind of came up with this really fun idea for pretty much the entire year to do 80s themes each month. And so starting the year off, we're doing Material Girl.
Okay. I just want to know, this is my question.
Okay, cool. I was going to ask them a question.
Are you going to start selling fabric that people have brought in that they bought in the 80s?
Vintage fabric.
Vintage fabric. That's
Do a
good.
swap meet though. That'd be fun.
A swap. That would be great. A fabric swap event. Vintage fabric only.
Yeah.
Well, no, because what we're going to talk about and in the spirit, that was the word I was looking for earlier, of Material Girl and being organized and all that, we want you to use up that fabric, not keep it on a shelf or in a box where, nobody can see it and you're not doing anything with it and it's growing dust and collecting.
Another 40 years.
Exactly. I understand, though, people love the look of the fabric organized on their, I get it. and you don't want to cut into certain
No,
Tula
and there's
fabric.
fabric that you just don't want to use because you like looking at it.
That's exactly right.
I know I have fabric that I look at and I think, oh, I could use that in this quilt, but then I won't have it anymore.
I know, but you can always get more.
No, you can't. Not of that one.
Not the cord.
So with the spirit of that sort of 80s theme, we're kicking it off with Madonna.
Uh-huh.
So I'm sure everybody has a favorite Madonna song, and Tony put on here, it's a great question to ask. What is your favorite Madonna song? Joanne, we'll start with you.
I was afraid you'd say that because my favorite song from that time is Material Girl, and that was my favorite song for a long time, but I'm not convinced that's by Madonna.
It is.
100% it's Madonna.
Totally
Okay,
is.
then that's my favorite song.
You passed the test. Cool kid. Tony,
Never.
what's yours?
Oh, that was a tough choice.
Mine's Papa Don't Preach.
I would say that's pretty darn close.
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
What about you guys? So I want you to put in the comments. This is the part of the show where we get interaction. And that's the idea, at least, anyway. We want you guys to be a part of our conversation when we do these lives. So what is your favorite Madonna song? Tony, did you come up with one?
I was going to say Papa Don't Preach, but or Material Girl.
Don't take mine.
Okay.
Don't take
fine,
Joanne's.
I'll say Holiday.
That's a good one, too. Literally, there's not a wrong answer.
No, there isn't. I am
Other than Don't
forever
Cry
out.
for Me, Argentina. That
No,
can't be
that's-
your favorite.
No, that's a beast.
Snooze Fest. She sang it, though.
Oh,
Snooze
she
Fest.
really?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
I don't know
I
if
did not know
she
the
didn't do
movie,
the
but
original. It's I don't know how old that is, but yeah, there's a Madonna version.
Huh.
Material Girl, Cassie, good one. Honestly, Material Girl's probably going to be the winner. That song is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Papa Don't Preach. I think it's nostalgic for me. My dad being a preacher's kid, and my dad was always like Madonna.
Can't listen to that.
She's the devil.
That's the devil's music.
That's right.
I'm like, it's fun. 80s music is wild.
You know, I'm probably closer to your father's age than your age, and I probably said that very same thing to my children.
Like a Virgin, Jody. Fantastic choice. That one's up there for me, too. Good morning, Linda. All right. We're not going to stick around and wait for everybody to answer, but if you just jump on, if you're watching this and it's not live, please still put your comment or your favorite song in the comments. Also, put #replay. It bumps the whole thing back up to the top, and we skipped something important.
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up, plus on hearts.
Can't skip that.
We're off our game. When you guys hit the little hearts and the thumbs and they start shooting all over the screen, it's amazing what it does for the algorithms, and it lets more people find us.
That's right. And it's
So do
so
it.
fun to watch the replays where they have all those things kind of popping up the side.
Denise, Material Girl, that is what we call ourselves in the Grand Haven Women's Club, where we get together creating products to donate to the Flagler County community. That's awesome. You're the Material Girls,
Uh-huh.
Material Gals.
Gals.
That's great. All right, so keep those coming. Thank you to everybody who came to the Quilts and Cookies on Saturday. Whoa! We had a turnout. We had a packed house. Our new classroom was officially broken in.
Mm-hmm.
We broke it in. It was awesome. I don't know the actual count, but 25 to 30. Which is amazing because the only other time that we had done it was in December, and that was awesome, but there was only 6 or 7 of us.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what happened, how you guys immediately, like all at the same time in unison, started looking at emails together. It was fantastic.
Everybody was tired of having the pressure of getting ready for Christmas, and now they could relax and go do something just for them.
They wanted cookies. Come on.
And cookies.
You know what? I don't think it's the cookies because we offered cookies a lot. I think honestly, timing is everything.
Mhm.
We have that new classroom, and maybe it could have just simply been nobody wanted to sit in the old classroom we had because they thought it would have been too crowded and too small. That very well could have been it. I asked them, and for the most part, I think, holidays, it's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it was just the perfect timing.
Yeah.
And that new classroom, people were excited to see it. We had that crazy sale going on. So it checked a lot of boxes.
Mhm.
So it was great. Melanie did an amazing demo. Barron had a great kind of syllabus and kind of played the host. And it was just awesome. And we got a chance to ask questions, and then people asked us. It was fantastic. So Quilts and Cookies will happen every month in St. Augustine. And the whole idea is us sharing new and exciting things And we didn't get into new products too much because it was kind of what I'm calling the first one. But each time it will be about the new products, the future classes, things like that. And then again, it'll give you guys a chance to ask us questions. And we will have a show and tell. We went a little long and then we kind of forgot in the middle when we were going to do it. And it was just chaotic. So I apologize. We didn't have that nice show and tell that we always want to do.
And that's always a fun part,
Yeah, I
seeing what others have done.
And thank you to everybody that kind of snuck up to us and did a little show and tell. And then the actual showroom was packed, but they were doing show and tell out there. So it was cool. Yeah. Danny, tomorrow I come for my first class. I'm nervous and excited.
So excited for her.
There's nothing to be nervous about. That I'm going to tell you right now. It's very natural to be nervous, but the vibe that we have, and I'm assuming, well, I shouldn't assume. What's tomorrow? So is that, are you coming to Palm Coast?
Yeah, she's going to Karen's school.
Fantastic. Oh, and it's with Karen? Seriously. Get rid of all, as soon as you come in, those nerves are going to be gone.
That's right.
Karen is amazing. The vibe here is amazing. It is very relaxed. There is no pressure.
And very encouraging. You know, the
very
people who are in class with you, maybe they've been sewing for longer than you have, but they will always be encouraging to the new people.
Exactly right.
Which is a fun thing to see.
And what is it we always say? Sewing is supposed to be what? Fun? Is that what that word is? You're
It's a big site.
You got to have fun doing this. I mean, this is supposed to be your passion, your release, your happy place.
That's
Right. There you go.
The happy place.
So, but we're excited for you. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club, as I always say. The Cut Up and Sew crew. All right, I should look at our cheat sheet here. Otherwise, who knows what's going to happen. Shop hours. So we were open yesterday for the first time. And it's official.
It was busy.
And it was busy. That's great. So we are now open 7 days a week.
Wow.
More us.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
Monday through Friday, we've extended the hours 10 to 6. Saturday, we extended the hours 10 to 5. And then on Sundays, it is noon to 5. And that is both locations
It was busy.
from here on out. Well, you guys spoke up. And enough people told us, I work.
Mhm.
You're closed when I'm free.
Yeah.
And I said, there's only one way to fix that. Be
Wow.
open.
Well, that's huge. I think you're the only one. I don't think there's another quilt store open on Sunday.
Boom.
That's the same. I think that's
Well, the Monday thing originally, when I first got the shop, I found that in Florida, quilt shops are closed on Mondays. And I'm like, what more reason to be open? Also, I never understood that.
Thank you for breaking that mold. That's all I have to say.
Hopefully nobody else catches on and realizes that, duh, you got to be open if you want to be here for people. Anyway, so 7 days a week, which is great. I just think we're going to make so many new friends like Danny. And I saw that you said that, Danny, the machines are so intimidating. That part I do understand, but I'll be honest with you. If you have someone showing you and I don't like saying holding your hand, but kind of holding your hand or just being, supportive there for you. You don't have to push every button day one.
That's right.
You can sit down, hit the pedal, and sew.
Yeah, and one of the things that I really appreciate, and I don't teach Tuesday class, but in my classes, if somebody has a problem with their sewing machine and I can't fix it, which is probably 90% of the time, there's always someone in the shop that will help. And
that's what we're here for.
Knows a lot more and is more than happy to come and give you a hand.
Yeah, and with Karen, honestly, you're in good hands. I don't know what kind of machine you have, Danny, but honestly, don't worry about that. And don't push yourself to grow. You're going to hear us kind of say that all the time. But crawl before you walk.
Right.
Just enjoy the whole. What is it? Enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey.
Right. That's Joanne's catchphrase, which we love. So, but we're excited for you. I don't want to read all the comments, but yeah, class with Karen, it is great. Thank you for saying that, Jody. I have to say all the classes are fun. Learning techniques, all members attending make you feel like family.
And Bonnie
Boom.
on YouTube says Calico Station is open on Sundays.
Dang, we don't even talk about that.
No, but I just want to acknowledge
That's
Bonnie.
So Calico is maybe also
That's an hour
really
away.
thinking.
We're here in your backyard.
I know
That's
we
right.
like everybody, so I'm just joking. But Bonnie, thank you for letting people know, especially for those of you up in Jacksonville. I think, they're Orange Park.
They're Orange Park.
Yeah. So, all right. So make sure you can't miss out because we're here all the time now.
That's right.
North Florida Shop Hop is almost here. Woo! So it is the 17th, right? Yeah, January 17th through the 24th. The passports are not gone, but it's getting close. I will just say that it's thinning out. So passports are only $7. It is the local quilt shop. So there's 9 stores. It is a Saturday to Saturday. Very easy to knock them all out. Find some friends and make a road trip out of it.
Yeah, and there's a new shop. Well, it's not a new shop, but Oceans of Thread is on there for the first time.
So is St. Auxil.
Okay, so there's new shops to enjoy, and this is always my favorite shop hop. I don't like doing
The All Florida.
yeah, it's overwhelming to me, but I love this one because it takes you just in your own little neighborhood.
That's exactly right. And we know you guys like supporting local.
Mhm.
We know you love supporting us. Thank
Yeah.
you. But we also want you to support our other friends.
Mhm.
And truthfully, everyone has, and we even said it, well, every time we talk about it, but everybody's a different
Everybody's a little
store.
different.
They have
That's
different things. And so
Mhm.
it's good to get out and try new stuff.
right. Exactly.
And then just come back and make us, your favorite.
And just know why we are your favorite.
That's right. So again, we're not out of passports, but I just don't want you waiting till the day that the shop hop starts and you just show up thinking you're going to be able to get it and it's not there. I'd hate for you to miss out. There is some amazing prizes. You do need the passport and you need to get it stamped at all 9 locations in order to be in the drawing for the grand prize, which is a free Bernina sewing machine and bundle. Huge prize. Second prize is $100 from each shop, and then $50 and then $25. So you have to get all 9 of them completed in order to win the prizes. But also it's a mystery.
Mhm.
You have to get all 9 of them in order to solve the mystery.
So the mystery quilt.
The mystery quilt. Sorry, yes.
Mhm.
Because you're going to get a block or a pattern, I should say, at each location. And if you choose to, and I recommend that you do, you could also get the kit from each location.
Mhm.
But you won't know what to do with it until you get to the final shop, whichever one is your last one. And then you'll get what are you calling it?
The layout.
The layout, which is the solution to the mystery.
That's right.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It should be fun.
Yeah. Everybody loves a mystery.
Well, some people don't.
Oh, really? Well, so anytime, what do you do? The mystery sleep in your own bed retreat where it's a
Mhm.
mystery quilt. People love mystery block of the months, and
Mhm.
you hear it all the time. I hadn't heard of a mystery shop hop, so it's fun. I'm excited. So again, that's the 17th to the 24th. I see all the hearts popping in. That's fantastic. And Tony, stop me if you think I need to read any of the comments. I see them kind of coming up real quick. End of the year clearance sale. So we got to rename that because it's technically the beginning of the year
It's not over
clearance
yet.
sale.
It's a blowout.
Same concept. It is, we're trying to just make room for all the new stuff. So I guess I went a little crazy.
Yeah, that was it, I think.
Well, 30% off the entire stores, both stores. We also have 50% off tables and 75% off tables. Holiday fabric is 40% off. OESD designs and embroidery designs are 40% off. $2.99 a yard fabric in St. Augustine, $6 a yard fabric in Palm Coast. Did I miss any?
No, it's
That's a lot. I'm just telling you, when you come in, you go, is this on set? Yep. The answer is yes. And then we'll just tell you how much it is.
And it's on in-store only.
And it is in store only. Thank
So
you for
they
saying
can't
that.
call in. They know online.
You can call and we can do the transaction over the phone, but you just can't check out on the website. There's no way for us to apply that discount on the website.
Oh, I see.
Because
Okay.
there was too many different ones and it
Okay.
was too confusing. So
Thank you.
if you know what you want, you can look around, go to cutupandsew.com, shop around all you want, but then call us if you're out of town and you want to take advantage of the sale.
Mhm.
And we can just take your card over the phone and then ship it to you.
Okay.
The jingle for January, for those that participated and got your jingle for January envelopes, hang on to them until the 11th. It was supposed to start the beginning of January, but we got this crazy sale going on, so you don't have to waste your coupons or your jingle for January things. I never know what to call them.
That's what we are, envelopes.
Envelopes, things, until the 11th. And then you can come in when nothing is on sale and then use those discounts and pick out of the treasure box. So
I don't know that there are many owners of stores that would say that. Good job, Josh.
that would say what?
That tell you to
don't
wait
waste
on
them.
those things.
Yeah.
Don't waste them.
We've been extended it a week.
We extended it a week into February since we kind of cut you out a week for the sale. Well, truthfully, yeah. And look, they know what I'm doing. It's bribery, isn't it? It's
That's
just
right.
me trying to get you guys back in the store in January. This was
That's right.
Tony's brainchild, actually. I had nothing to do with this. But I was like, this sounds awesome. So take advantage of that. So we do something called the cash pig and the cash cow in these stores. And speaking of bribery, anytime that you pay with cash, your name goes on one of these little tickets, and then we put it into either the cash pig or the cash cow, and we do a drawing for a gift card. We're never going to charge you the 3% that a lot of places are charging for your credit card usage, but we're asking you, hey, if you use, or we're actually rewarding you, if you use cash, then you got a chance to win some free money. So we're supposed to do the drawing at the beginning of every month. Whoops.
Oh, no, it's the beginning of the month.
It's
It's still the
beginning-ish.
beginning of the month.
Yeah, that's okay. We
Yeah,
say ish.
It's the first Monday.
It is the first Monday, so we're right on time.
For half of it.
I guess I'm feeling bad because I don't have the St. Augustine tickets with me. Sorry. So I'll probably do that on Wednesday when I'm up there. But I want to do the drawing. So this is not multi-needle bobbins.
Cash pig.
By the way, multi-needle bobbins are on sale for 75% off. So this is December?
Yes.
All right. December's cash pig drawing. Joanne, if you would.
Okay. And there is a secret.
Her name's in there.
No,
And
that's
she-
my name.
No, she comes up.
There's a secret that if you want a better chance to win, go to St. Augustine.
Well,
Because this little bowl is full, whereas theirs,
right now, but I will say St. Augustine is stepping it up. So
Are they?
they're getting used
They're
to it. So
getting
it takes a
better
little
at
bit
it?
of time. But yeah.
so this is Deanna.
Oh, that's Deanna Arthur.
She's won before.
Heck yeah, she has. Deanna Arthur, Happy New Year and congratulations.
Yeah.
All right.
Stick around to the end.
And then stick around. I hear our producers giving us cues, which is great. Thank you. Are you saying stick around so we can give them the code word?
Yep.
Okay. So I forgot to mention, when you pay with cash, you're going to get one ticket. If you say the code word, which we give you at the end of every Monday show, you'll get 2 tickets, double chances to win. And you know what was really funny is Tony and Joanne were going through it, and somebody had folded theirs all up. Well, if you've talked to me about this in the store, you know I joke about, hey, if you haven't won yet, just fold the edge. Somebody actually did it. It was amazing. But I'm sorry, apparently it didn't work. So
It could work sometimes.
don't listen to me is the takeaway. All right, we'll put that right there. We know Deanna. Happy New Year, Angelina. Let's see here. What's Louis saying? Learned about cut up and sew on the shop hop 3 years ago. Love the store. I'm so excited that you're in St. Augustine. We'll be there today or tomorrow for my passport. That is the spirit.
That's right.
Well, thank you, Louise. That was so nice of you to say.
And I'll be there today or tomorrow too.
Beautiful. Well, I won't be there on Wednesday. So anyway, tell them we said hello. Okay, let's show that new fabric so we can get that out of the way. So we have a ton of new fabric in both locations. It's hard for us to decide what to show you. I love Rachel Howard. This is a very
This is
eclectic,
just
unique,
cute.
cute line.
Yes.
And so I picked this one.
This is not a typical Valentine.
No, it's
fabric.
not, which I think is why I love it.
Of course. That's why I knew you loved it.
Yeah.
But it's orange.
snail
it has
mail.
snails on it, and it says snail mail on the little envelopes. It's just too cute.
It is so cute. Here, you can hand it to me.
Oh, and little animals are delivering your Valentine.
Her drawings, though, her artwork is just so
It's
incredible
beautiful.
that
Yes.
I'm a sucker for Rachel Howard.
Yeah, those are wonderful animals.
Yeah. And these are pretty busy. So you would definitely want to find one of the really nice blenders that we have. And the one thing I will say, we just got Interwoven up in St. Augustine, which is an entire blender line from in the beginning. It is incredible.
Ooh, yeah. No wonder I'm going up there.
Yeah. And this is a really cool, non-traditional stylized sort of heart. I love this. Reminded me of clouds.
Oh, and look at this little cute black and white and red. I love that.
Yeah. And you guys know I'm a sucker for anything black and white with a little pop of color.
Yeah, this is awesome. Like they're like drawings, pencil drawings.
Yeah.
That's wall.
And last but not least,
Valentine.
Valentine's. How fun.
Oh,
This could be a cute little,
that is
very
cute.
fun little quick project.
This would be a great little gift, quick project. Yeah. I didn't realize they were Valentine's.
Yeah.
You guys are so smart. So, question: why the fox?
Because it's an animal. It's one of her things.
Oh, I didn't. But I'm okay. I was trying to think.
It's just
Snail
perfect.
mail. I got the snail. The rabbit. I was like, maybe fast mail. I don't.
No, it's just Rachel Howard. She likes
It's just
those
Rachel
animals.
Howard. She just likes those animals.
She
Okay.
likes woodland animals.
I didn't know if there was something Valentine's related with the fox and the hare.
I don't think so.
Anyway, they're
Because
awesome.
I'm not even sure they liked each other very much.
Isn't there that book though, The Fox and the Hare?
Yeah, but they didn't like each other.
No.
Oh yeah. Anyway, it's awesome. Who cares? And so we do have a lot of fabric. It is hard for us to. Well, hey, we don't want to take too much time showing that off. We are going to try to get back in the habit of showcasing on social media. We'll do posts of new fabric that comes in because we don't want you guys to miss out. But again, cutupandsew.com. Now it's even easier because there's only 4, maybe 5 little boxes that we have that are really large. You can click shop now, and then there's a search bar, and there's we're trying to make it very user friendly for you guys to find stuff.
Judy is your fox.
Thanks. Hey,
That's
I set that one up. That was good.
awesome.
Thanks,
Said
Jody.
what?
She said, "You're foxy, Josh." You like my Silver Rogan shirt?
Yes.
Isn't
But
that
it's
great?
not a fox.
No, it's not. But
Change it
I'm
to
foxy. I did change the subject.
Maybe you should get a
I can't call myself foxy. Then it would be weird.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Let's see. I think it's Joanne's turn.
My turn. Well, it's the
Let me move this
beginning
out of
of
the
the year. And so what do you do at the beginning of the year other than start thinking about all your goals for the coming
New
year?
Year's
And one of those is
resolution.
always in that goal is getting your sewing space organized or cleaned up or whatever. So this year, and it seems like every shop or every website has something on. We're going to take a month and we're going to clean our sewing room. And I make it through about 2 weeks of that and I get really overwhelmed and then just go back to sewing and making a mess. So this year what I came up with.
We'll do it next year.
That's right.
So what I came up with was bingo. And so it's a bingo card and on it is a variety of different things that you can do to get yourself or get your room organized. And you can kind of look at this and make a plan and come up with your own ideas of how you want to organize your room and when you want to do it. And but decluttering and reorganizing and all that, it's really sort of important because your sewing room is your happy place. I mean, I know that, in teaching classes and being with other quilters, I know that almost everyone will say, this is my happy place. This is where I want to be. And if you've got all kinds of stuff all over it and things have kind of gotten messy along the way, it may still be your happy place, but it's not quite as happy. And it's a little bit harder to feel creative and get things done because there's just so much around.
You're way less productive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I feel that myself. And this year, what happened to me was I decided that my sewing room is in my garage, and that whole garage is my sewing studio. But one of the problems with it is there's one of those pull down stairs for the attic. And because my long arm was right underneath it, you couldn't get into the attic. And that was really bothering my husband. So I decided for Christmas, I would give him, I would rearrange my sewing room so that he could get into the attic. And so
Sounds dangerous. Chuck, don't go up there.
it was not a good choice. But so now the sewing room is all reorganized. But one of the things that happened in the midst of that was that I managed to clean out everything and get everything kind of looking nice again. And I once again like going in my room and it's fun again. So I put together some of the things that I thought were most important in my cleaning up. And so the first thing you want to do is you want to take some time, go in your room, kind of look around and make a plan. You know, like there's probably, I know my neighbor who quilts. She doesn't need to reorganize anything. She doesn't need to tidy anything up. She doesn't need to do anything because it's always perfect.
Oh.
Wow.
Whereas I have another friend who will need somebody to help her get this organized.
I'm standing right here.
You can hear
I
me
can
talking.
hear you.
So, you know, I know that there's a whole gamut of people out there who either do or do not need this this sort of organization, but you can still kind of look at your room and say, okay, yeah, most of it's in pretty good shape, but you know, my fabric could use I could use some reorganizing of my fabric, or my thread isn't quite there. And so if you look at this and you say, okay, well, I don't have a junk drawer, which is almost impossible. I don't know how that could happen. I don't have a junk drawer. Then you could just, where it says clean out your junk drawer, you just cross that off immediately, because so you've already got to start. Or maybe your scraps are already organized. Once again, I don't know how that happens, but if your scraps are already organized, then just on that little square, just cross that off. So you've got a head start.
Hold on, before you continue, I don't mean to interrupt. Are we going to like share this with them?
Yes.
Facebook group.
Or am I jumping ahead?
No, it's going to be on the Facebook group.
Oh.
So you can get your own little copy. And I understand that Josh is going to reward anybody who gets bingo.
We'll do a drawing for
So-
everybody who turns in a card to finish.
Oh, there we go. So if you finish, everybody who gets bingo can turn in a card?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a time frame?
End of the month.
End of the month.
End of the month.
Okay. And so there's a variety of things here. So make sure you make a plan, and so that you know where you're going with it, and write it down. Write down why you're reorganizing or what you're reorganizing, and make a plan of how you're going to do that, and just kind of have a goal there of getting that done. A couple of the things that I wanted to comment on were, let's see, when you go to reorganize your thread, some of you have thread that's been there for more than we want to talk
If it's
about.
got styrofoam or wood.
Or
Get rid of it. So what you want to do with your thread is you want to pull out some of it, tug on it. If it breaks, just put that directly into the trash, because it's going to break. Not only will it break in your hands, but it's going to break when you're sewing with it. So get rid of that. And the first time I did that, I felt so free, because I got rid of like half of my thread. And it gave me a whole new
It's like your
space to put
spices.
more in.
And I
More threading.
understand that we're all trying to be frugal, I guess would be an okay word. You know, this is an expensive passion.
Mhm.
Well, all hobbies are expensive. I hate to break it to you, but I get that. And so I understand wanting to hang on to things because you were gifted like 4,000, spools of thread. You're not doing yourself any favors. You're
are.
actually going to ruin more fabric and cost yourself more money and have to spend more money servicing your machine
Exactly.
because you're using old stuff,
Yeah.
especially thread and needles. Toss them.
And I think all that extra stuff kind of weighs on your brain. It takes up brain space, and you don't need to do that.
I don't have much room in there, so
Yeah, we don't want to. UFOs. When you go through your UFOs, this year I've really been thinking about the legacy that I'm going to leave to my children, because I've kind of gotten to that age where I need to be thinking about that. Now, I don't mind leaving them good sewing machines and good fabric that they can sell or whatever. What I don't want to leave them is a bunch of unfinished projects. I'd rather they have some beautiful quilts that they can either donate or they can take for themselves. And I don't want to leave them UFOs. So go through your UFOs and take a look at them. Is this something that you want to finish? Maybe it's something you started so many years ago and it will never be done. Pass it along or get rid of it. Do whatever you need to do to get it out of your space.
for our new sewers, what's a UFO?
Oh, I'm sorry. A
No.
UFO is an unfinished project. There's sometimes also
That's a UFP.
No, there's a pig. It's the Project in Bag or something.
project in bag. It could also be called a whip, which is
Unfinished.
works in project in process. You know, there's all sorts of cute terms for it, but the reality is they're not cute.
But so is it unfinished object? Is that
Yes,
what they were
yes.
doing? Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, you want to get those and organize them. Is it something you can finish quickly? sometimes it's just you need to put a border on it and send it out to be quilted. Do it. You can do that in a couple hours. Do you need, had you gotten to a point where you needed something to finish it and figure out what you need to finish it if it's something you want to finish. So you want to organize those. My unfinished projects are usually in a box, and I have in it all the fabric that I need and the ruler, any specialty rulers and the pattern. So it's all together. Unfortunately for me, there's just entirely too many of those boxes. And so you want to, but for me, what I will do is I will go through those boxes and say, this month I'm going to finish this one month I'm going to finish this one. I'm going to get rid of some of those and get them out of the way so that they're no longer taking up mental space and physical space. You also want to have a donation box, and the donation box is a great way of just as you go through your fabric or you go through your things, maybe you've come across something that just really isn't, you're never going to use, and it. And I know that there's that feeling of, well, I spent money on this and it has value. And yeah, I understand that, and only too well. But sometimes you just need to pass it along to somebody who will actually use it.
I spent $2 in 1987.
That's right.
I can't lose. Donate it. And we, by the way, so we are not necessarily a donation center, so we don't accept donations for the store here, but we can connect you with Ryan's Case for Smiles and Project Linus, and they do accept certain donations. Also, reach out to your local 4-H or
there are
anything.
so many.
If we can help you with that, please just reach out. Maybe we can connect you with somebody.
Yeah, there are a lot of places that will take donations. And
Danny, I saw your question. We will look at your machine when you get in. The answer is possibly, but there's also thread stands and other alternatives if you can't replace your spool holder. So I just didn't want to think you.
I like Angelina's suggestion too.
What's she started to write the date when I purchased the item.
Or like thread. I would think when you thread, you write the date on the thread.
That's
you
a
can
good
write
idea.
the date on the item when you purchase it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Good
Angelina.
idea.
Yeah.
So you want to clean your machine and change your needles. And obviously Josh has all kinds of great things for cleaning those. Some people, they bring it, they don't, you open up the little bobbin area and it's loaded with dust, and you want to get rid of that. You want to clean it out. And if you need help with figuring out how to do that, I know that Josh and his team here will be able to help you with that. Patterns is another one that they just seem to accumulate. And go through your patterns, look at them and say, well, will I ever make this pattern? Or is it inspiring to me? And if it's not, pass that along. Sometimes rearranging your room. I know for me, the only way I actually clean really well is if I rearrange. And so rearranging and, kind of go in your room and say, could this function better? Could I have this arranged in such a way that it's easier for me to work in it and more fun to work in it? Do that. And then the last thing is to come up with a cleaning schedule. So one of the things that I do regularly is all my fabric is folded and on shelves where I can see it, because if I can't see it, I won't know it's there. And so, but in that, when I pull fabric, it becomes a mess. So pretty regularly, I go through my fabric and I restack it and get it all nice and neat again. And so that's one of the things I do just on a regular basis. So having a schedule that you say, okay, once a month I'm going to reorganize my fabric, or once a month I'm going to take half an hour and just cut up scraps into the sizes that I use, or once a month I'm going to go through and get rid of all the things that are broken or not working. So, just kind of organize a little schedule in your head and write it down so you don't forget of how you're going to maintain that nice, clean, inspiring place to work.
That's great stuff. For me, the hardest part is holding myself accountable and actually doing it, and so maybe create something where it's like, okay, so on the first Monday of every month, I'm going to share a post on my social media, You know what I mean? And so you have to I have to clean in order to share the post.
Oh, that's
Do
a good
something
idea.
that however you need to trick your brain
Uh-huh.
or get yourself motivated to do
Mhm.
that, because you don't want to share a picture and then you don't want to let your friends down if you make the
That's
statement.
right, that's
Once you
right.
put it out there, then you're like, well, crap, now I got to do it.
Now you've got to do it. And sometimes that's a good idea. Sometimes having a friend that you
Yeah.
do this with, and the friend holds you accountable and you hold them accountable, just so that you can kind of get it all.
A little friendly competition.
Yeah. And keep it all together. And just, once again, you want a happy place. So at the bottom of this, it says, control the chaos and get back to your happy place.
I
So
love that.
that's my goal for the year.
Control the chaos. That is a really good one. And it's so fitting to do it at the beginning of the year, have this conversation. And then I think we need to do it quarterly. Hey, how we doing with the
Mhm.
UFOs and things like that?
And those things, yeah.
That's great. How many people, I'm just curious, right now have a clean sewing room? In the comments, I'm just curious.
Well, yeah, you just go. You cleaned your attic.
Actually, my sewing room is clean. My office, totally different story, but priority.
Yeah, the office is always the next one.
Yeah. I'm just curious, how many people are starting the year off already with a clean, or is this actually something you're like, okay, it's helping, it's going to get me into gear and do that. So
Pull the bingo card on the group this afternoon.
So this afternoon, Tony will post the bingo card in the group. And when we say the group, the Cut Up and Sew Crew is the name of the Facebook group that we are talking about. And it's that's where we share ideas about, just future classes. And if we ever I want to start doing some polls for some classes for St. Augustine, by the way. And again, we want you to be a part of that. You are a part of the Cut Up and Sew Crew. So we want to see what you're making and what you're doing. And when we do things like this, we want you to participate. So if you're not in that group, you do have to be approved, just so it's not a whole bunch of randos and it's not spammy and that sort of thing. But we will absolutely approve you. So definitely not a clean sewing room. Marcia, you're not alone. But I was just curious if people are already ahead of this. My guess is that this is very helpful to a lot of people.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. I know that it makes such a big difference to me when I have a messy sewing room, and I come by messiness naturally. My father was a mess. I am a mess, and I am comfortable living in a mess, but I know that I'm not as productive when I'm in a mess.
Yeah, so I always talk about my office and I call it organized confusion because I know exactly there's 10 stacks of stuff. I know what each stack is. And that's my to do. This is my not important. This is but it really helps once you're just done. You sit down, you go, oh, let's work. Or let's have some fun in this case. So I just grabbed a few things that I'll just kind of rapid fire go through that will help with some of the organization. I feel like I grabbed this because it doesn't necessarily have to be this one. I do love these. These are magic pen. No,
Clips.
Wonder clips. Thank you. I always call them magic clips. Wonder clips. But what are they in? A tin. People love tins.
Tell them about your mugs.
Oh,
And mugs, right?
I'm sort of into. I don't like mugs to drink coffee or tea out of. I have a heated one that I prefer, but I love them for putting stuff in. And so I all over my sewing room, which is admittedly very large. There are little mugs that have things in them, and it's one of the things you need to clean out if you happen to be like that, because I find that I put all kinds of things in those mugs.
Candy wrappers.
Candy wrappers. But each mug is supposed to have certain things in it. So it's but I love those because it makes it easy to just pull a pen or pull a stiletto or pull a seam ripper.
There you go. Whatever works for you. I see Becky has a clean room. Val, you with me? Organized chaos. Yep. Not clean my room. I started to. All right. Fantastic. I started to, and it made me tired.
And that's a good point. You can look at that and say, okay, I'm going to spend the day cleaning. Honestly, that is too overwhelming. You need to kind of set a timer and say, I'm going to spend an hour. I'm going to spend 15 minutes. I'm going to spend whatever period of time it feels comfortable to you, but just a short period of time, and then go on to doing something, reward yourself with something that you like doing.
Like a cookie.
Like a cookie.
So again, these quilt clips are awesome, but any sort of container would be very useful. And if you need some wonder clips, then obviously buy the one that already has the container with it. So these are great. Thread storage. Now this is it's an ongoing battle. It is. They have these style. We carry these. These are just the thread racks, and you can either hang them up if you have at home, you have a nail or clip, or they've got the little legs. So again, these have been around for eternity.
Yes.
I have one of these at home. I love it and hate it because I don't take the time, because I'm lazy, to the tail of thread. I don't wrap it and clip it into the bottom. So my thing is nice and pretty and all the colors in order, but I've got tails of, so I usually just cover it up with something. But
I love these things too. I don't have one. I don't have any place to put it, but I love seeing those little racks with all the colors. You know, like if you had this little box of thread here with all these wonderful colors, and they were all on. I mean, we're visual people. Let's face it. And
there's something really about cool aesthetics and the colors matching and your thread being all organized. I get it. So this is a Mettler thread, one of the just displays thread kits that we have. This thing is fantastic. I think we only have one of these left, but again, it's in this nice case. So you can either get this one, or we've constantly been on a search for good empty thread containers. The only ones that I've been able to find are kind of the smaller portable ones, which are great for retreats and class, but for at home, I have not found where to purchase this by itself. So if anybody has access or knows where people can find this, feel free to chime in the comments. Rulers.
I love that one. So small.
So can they see that all right?
Yeah, it's great.
So all this is
like 4-inch square?
Is this. Yes.
It's very small.
I guess I could use the ruler to measure it. Oh, no, it doesn't work.
It's a 4-inch square.
4-inch-ish square, 3 millimeter for rulers up to 1/8 inches thick. It's the purple ruler holder. So these things are awesome. In fact, unfortunately, this was literally the last one I have, but we will get some more. So if anybody wants this, just chime in, dibs, or call us.
And I love this because I have those older wood ones that are take up half your sewing table.
And Martelli makes a really nice one, but it's big, and this thing is so small, and that's the beauty of it, is you could just literally.
And you can use it for your smaller rulers that you lose in the drawer anyway.
Yeah, I think these things are genius, and again, it's small, it's easy, it's portable, so that is very cool.
Is it weighted?
They can pre-order anything too.
And you can't. Well, exactly. If you call and you want one, we'll happily order one for you because we're going to get some in here. Pick it up without the rulers in it. It's got the weight to it.
It's got the weight.
Yeah, it's got enough weight in it.
So it's not going to tumble, and it's because it's like a rubber. It doesn't slide.
It's nice and soft on your ruler, so it won't rub off your lines. But it's still it's not. I like it. It's cool.
Oh, Joanne's going to get it.
No.
Yeah, we have 0 left. I lied. So we've talked about these before. I just think we needed to talk about it again. Stabilizer. And I don't have one loaded up, but stabilizer. So, it's just like thread. You cut your stabilizer off, and then how many people actually go and get something to wrap it up, and then you have a nice place to display it. Very few people. This is, think saran wrap. So basically, you put your tube roll of stabilizer in the box. So they make them for the large size and the small, and then you simply feed the sheet out, and then you just cut off the stabilizer to the length that you need. It's just, this part is literally like saran wrap. It's so obvious. I can't believe that this hasn't been around for forever. But what I like about it is that it is neat and organized and clean, and now you can put this on your shelf or wherever. You can throw some stickers on it.
Yay,
technically, when you open them up, if you notice, the saran wrap thing's not there. So if you want to get real crazy, you can wrap it and make it pretty. You can do whatever you want, but I just like the fact that it's organized. What are you holding up?
And I think this is really pretty.
Jody, that's what it's called.
The ruler holder?
Yeah.
I didn't bring it over, but totes, trolleys for traveling.
Oh, that's good too.
I hate them. Because it makes the machine so much heavier when you're going to pick it up and put it in your cart. And I know because I put most of them in the cart for you ladies. And they're heavier than just picking up the machine. But I get it. These machines are expensive. You got to take care of them. So it is absolutely necessary. So on the topic of trolleys, it is just going to be an ongoing battle of finding the perfect one, the right one. Look for the sale. I would not recommend just going on Amazon and buying something that's $40.
because
It's-
you won't have it very long.
No.
When you pick it up and the bottom falls out, it's going to cost you a lot more than $40 to
Mhm.
fix your machine. So just be cautious. And I do recommend getting a Tudo or one from the manufacturer of the sewing machine brand.
Mhm. And the nice thing about the Tudos is if they break or something happens to them, they'll fix them.
Yeah, they have a warranty.
That's true. And we can't order Tudos. I don't keep them in stock, honestly, because they are pricey and it's not something people need all the time. But if you need Tudos, I can get you the Tudo luggage. We have access to them. Where
Let
you-
Becky know 30% off everything.
Is all the things you're absolutely, Becky. Literally everything in the store is 30% off until the 10th. So travel cases, travel bags, buy any projects are fantastic for storage and things. If you have a Caterpillar, one of the light pads, and they come in all different sizes, they make carrying cases. I love the small one.
That one also fits that small cutting mat too, the folding mat.
The
The folding mat will fit in there.
Oh, for the folding mat, Caterpillar makes two sizes of these folding mats that are about this size, but then they open up to, and I don't know the measurements, a much larger size. You can do 5 different cutting mats in one. They're awesome. So we've shown it before. If that, for some reason, is something you've never seen, next time you're in the shop, ask us. We'll happily show it to you. But the light boards, they're incredible for so many different things, but you're always like, I don't know what to put it in. And I see people coming into classes with them in the boxes that they purchased them in. Better than nothing, because you don't want to break them.
Right.
But Caterpillar, in all their wisdom, made this amazing small travel bag, and you can fit the cutting mat. You've got your charging cords and everything, and you just have so much space. But again, it's nice and small. You zip it up. It's got a handle. I love these. They did such a good job with this.
That's just a tiny bit of extra room there for any odds and ends you might have.
Yeah, and then the last thing that I grabbed was the newest and greatest AccuQuilt product, which is the Go Bolt. Behind us is completely done in AccuQuilt, correct, Tony? And in the spirit of talking about using up scraps and all those UFOs, AccuQuilt will save the day.
Right.
So this is a 2.5-inch strip die. It is the #1 die on the planet. It is the #1 purchased by a landslide. You can cut 2.5 inches, 3 2.5-inch strips,
Total.
but you could do 6 layers. So that's good for making strips and binding and all that stuff. Think about using scraps. Maybe you want to then take your strips, put them back on there, and then make
Square charms.
2.5-inch square. Right, there you go, charm packs. So I just grabbed this one because it was open and this was the most popular. But now that AccuQuilt has made an electric cutter that is less than 10 pounds, super duper small, you can actually take it with you in this handy thing. So this is 100% unnecessary because everybody has a backpack, but oh my gosh, it is literally the perfect size for this. And come on,
It's insulating.
it's super stinking cute. Well, it is a very high quality backpack. I mean, this thing's awesome. It is definitely made so that hopefully you didn't, but if you bumped it or whatever, dropped it, you're protected. So I was joking about everybody has a backpack, but
So
we do.
now what you need is some sort of rolling device that you can put your machine carrier on, this on top of it, and this on top of that. So it's a rolling.
a slit on the back of the backpack.
It probably does. And so that you can carry all 3 of them and just wheel them in. Think how cool you'd be at the retreat. Have a little wheeling thing.
Just already thinking about retreat.
Coolest kid in the class, that's for sure. So, and I just want you to see for reference the size of this thing. This is the help me out, what is it called? Die catcher.
Die catch. It's like blank too.
And it's just perfect. They've made it so small, and just so people are, because we have a lot of people ask, can you do the bigger dies? This is the 2.5-inch strip, and it fits in there perfect. So there's only a few of the really larger size that this one won't do. But I mean, honestly, this will do almost every die that most of you would use on a regular basis, especially if it's something you want to go to a friend's house or go to a retreat or something that you're taking with with you. So I absolutely love this, and I don't know when the sale is going to end. I should probably look before I say this. Remember, we price match AccuQuilt.com. That's all I'll say. But the cutter by itself has been on sale for $349, which is just stupid. They went too low, in my opinion. I think it should have been way more expensive, but good for you guys. So, and I don't know if that's even still going on today. My guess is that it is, but just keep an eye on that. And if you're considering one of these, get it before it goes back up to the $4.99 or whatever it is. You're looking at it, you're like, oh, that's pretty good. So, wrap it up. Tony's giving us this thing.
Okay.
I think that's everything on here. Oh, hold on.
Nope.
Go look at the cheat sheet. I know we got to say the code word. Do you check all our boxes? Oh, no. The foot for January, because every month we have a foot of the month. The Bernina foot for January is the number 51 roller foot. And the Janome and Baby Lock foot for, I'm assuming January, you put November, is the sliding guide foot. I don't know which one, what that is. Sliding guide foot. They put some weird names on his feet.
No, I know what it is. I think it's foot, and then on there's a bar that comes off on the side, and it goes to different places. So let's say you want to, you're doing a straight line quilting. You can set that, and you want to do them 2 inches apart. You can set that guide so that it goes to 2 inches, and you can use, you can run that guide along an earlier line and then just sew right along it. Did any of that make sense?
No, it makes perfect sense.
Okay.
I just don't know what that.
Maybe that's what it is.
We'll find out this week.
We'll find out. But here's the deal. The Bernina foot is 25% off. The Janome and Baby Lock foot is 20% off. And just keep in contact with us, because every month that foot changes. Remember, all Halloween, all holiday, basically Christmas and fall, 40% off. And the code word, because you're going to come in and you're going to pay with cash.
Get 2 tickets.
You're going to get 2 tickets when you say the code word, is organizing. Yep, organizing. And Jody, I saw your question. I love you guys, but no, it's not 30% off of the sale price. Anytime we do like an online price match, which we do all the time with AccuQuilt, I like to be in business, so I can't take much off of that. But don't blame me for asking. Let's see. We ran a full hour. Me and Joanne are excited to be together. All right. We got a lot to talk about. So, bought my AccuQuilt Go from you at the Quilt Fest. Game changer. Fantastic. And we ordered you. I love it. It's like a walking foot with a guide. Oh, is that a question mark? Linda, we're not sure, but we'll have to look. We'll let you know.
Demo.
Yeah, that's an idea. We're going to try to start doing demos. So Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Sorry it was a full hour today, but I'm not sorry, because no, it's not.
You haven't been doing it. You haven't been here for a couple months either.
I know. I got a lot to say.
Oh.
And I feel good.
That's right.
That's always important.
I know. So I'm making up for lost time. So as always, the most important thing is to live to create and
create in an organized place.
I love that.
I love you too.
You guys have an amazing day. We'll see you soon.
Bye.